morning. Thanks very much for joining us. You know, last fall's elections really marked a low point for the Massachusetts Republican Party with the loss of the governor's office, the Bristol County Sheriff's Office, and the Barnstable County DA seat, along with continued slippage in the legislature. Our guest today hopes to start turning that around. She's Amy Carnevale of Marblehead, a government affairs specialist with experience in Congress and the executive branch under President George H.W. Bush. Amy, congratulations and welcome.
John, thanks very much for having me on.
Thank you for being here. Hope it's the first of many appearances in the years to come. So you won election at the state committee a couple of weeks ago, actually, by a narrow margin, 3 points. That, correct me if I'm wrong, but it seems that speaks to divisions within your party. Many of your predecessors' supporters routinely referred to Governor Baker as a rhino, Republican in name only. In your view, what are the minimum qualifications for being considered a legitimate Massachusetts Republican?
Well, I think a Massachusetts Republican is somebody who is fiscally conservative and really wants to lead our state in a way that, that again, is focused on fiscal values and in opposition to Democrats who sometimes have more progressive values. So, and frankly, you know, we're a small enough party that I say, you know, we welcome anybody who wants to attach that Republican label to their name. We're less than 9%, so I say welcome to our party. If you consider yourself a Republican, I consider you part of our party.
So I notice you're not mentioning cultural issues, which seem to be big-time fodder right now for the party nationally. Why?
You know, I think here in Massachusetts, you know, we do need to have a fiscal message that resonates with voters. Residents of the Commonwealth are facing, you know, huge pressures from inflation, regulatory burdens from the government in Massachusetts and federally. So I think that's frankly the focus of a lot of voters here in Massachusetts. So, and that's something that should be a focus of our party as well.
Were you at the party convention last year?
I was. Yeah. I was. I've been at the last 3 conventions.
What do you have my deepest sympathy. No, I'm just kidding. What went through your mind when the party nominee for Secretary of State evoked vulgar images of sexual interaction between young children allegedly being encouraged by public school teachers? Well,
John, I think as under my leadership of the party, we need to focus on candidate recruitment, and we need to recruit candidates who are embedded in their communities, invested in activities in their communities, maybe elected to local office. And we need to look at those candidates when we think about candidates to run statewide.
Let's learn a little bit more about you. You know, I hesitate, and we in the media often do this to excess, I think, to try to categorize people or fix them with labels that might not tell the whole story. But having said that, what type of Republican are you? Do you associate yourself as more of a Trump Republican or a Reagan, a Bush, or a Baker Republican?
Yeah, so I started out as a Reagan Republican growing up in Massachusetts in the 80s. You know, so I do consider myself a Reagan Republican. You know, but here in Massachusetts locally and at the state level, you know, we need to moderate our image a bit when we think about Republicans who are electable, frankly. So I am somebody who supported Donald Trump at the national level, but I also strongly supported Charlie Baker here in Massachusetts, and I think you can do both. You know, the Republicans need to reflect their constituency, whether that be at the national level, at the state level, or the local level.